Welcome to the Center of Light. I think, I know, I feel, I hope, I pray, I bless. It is. We have done such amazing work of becoming absolutely clear. We are able to stand here in this moment for a great awakening. This is not just some cliche spiritual nonsense. Tonight is Center of Light Claus. If you look at the banner at the bottom, you see the old 70s cartoon commercial. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Hooking up clauses and making them work right. So tonight is conjunction, junction, what's your function? Or malfunction, pile. So what is that conjunction? Tonight is Center of Light Claus. Hooking up clauses and making them work right. As well as Santa Claus. I'm tying it all in together because I like having fun. I have a powerful presentation. I always say that because they get better. I get better. Get better yourself. By the time you come to the end of this presentation, I have been saying for years. Let me look at my notes. I don't want to jump too quick because this presentation is coming power-packed. One moment. I've been saying this for years. Let me look at my notes to make sure everything is in order. I have books for sale. KeithAnthonyBlanchard.com or centeroflightradio.com. I have books for sale. Books. My new bestseller. I have books. I have music. Keith, I'm interested. I love what you do. Let's get into Sandbox and play together and feel my heart. But I also have for you tonight an amazing presentation. I literally worked all day. Let me replace that word. I literally played all day. You will believe in extraterrestrials. You may already. But as far as an agenda that is behind all of this, I am not in any way trivializing your sacred situation if you lost someone you dearly care about and any of that. That's not what this is. There is something happening. To the level of what that something is happening, we don't really know, but we see evidence, but we also see what we're being convinced is evidence. That is not the arena I'm playing in. The arena I am speaking about is an agenda. Definitely not political. It is exactly not political. And it's not pointing fingers either. But I'm going to do my best to lay this out so that we can arrive there together. I unpacked lots of light information today. I was led to everything that I did in fashioning this presentation that I'm giving to you. I came across some information, a video, this handsome man. And I was going to read, and he just laid it out even better than I could possibly do it reading. So I had to not get a panking on my hiney. So I had to take the video off, put his voice and put some music underneath his voice so I don't get in trouble. I'm not trying to steal from him. His name is Ralph Smart. Go check him out. He's beyond smart. You will see that later. Please share this everywhere. This presentation is the it of it all. We're going to be one thing we will not be speaking about. I got to be careful with my words, because the extraterrestrials, the not good ones, are listening in. Okay? And I was laughed at, and now it's happening. And people still don't believe. But let me explain it to you this way. Something not human is happening. If humanity, the word in and of itself, means for the greatest good for all, whatever is going against that unity is not of this earth. Earth was created for humanity. So it's alien. You can spin that how you want. You can spin that how you want. But I'm going to lay out this format, this template, this realization, this simple pulling back of the veil. I am not trying to sway you about what you're going to hear. What you're not going to hear, as I mentioned a second ago, is certain words. I don't want to get paint on my hiney by Google or Lizard Boy. Words you're not going to hear. I'm going to play with them, so keep up with me if you want to have some fun. The reason we are all in our houses and shouldn't leave, and all that has been going on for a few months, I'm not going to mention that word. I'm just going to say, lock in. We can call it lock in. And I'm also not going to mention the word starts with a V, but Swamji will answer that. When I play this video, listen to what's not being said. I am not supporting you or discouraging you either way. That's your path. I just trust mine. And I'm sharing mine, and people can take it in or throw it in the trash. I'm going to play that video with Ralph Smart. So tonight is Center of Light Claus, as in Santa Claus, because it's Christmas. The Christmas star that is now soon to be available to see. It only happens once every 800 years. I'm also going to show you the reason this is all happening. Not necessarily the reason, but what do you call that car that goes around the racetrack first? That car? The harbinger of change. This was the landmark to say, this is now going to start occurring. This is now going to start unfolding. Like literally clockwork. By the time we come to the end of this presentation, you should be drooling into a napkin. Not because of me, because of the possibility and possibilities that we're about to experience. This is happening now. Not only now when I gave a presentation last month and said now, I mean this is happening right now. Holy cow! It's going to make sense. So it's not about judgment. It's not about blame and others should be locked up. Even though I sometimes want to say, that son of a bitch. Hold on to your britches. All of you spiritual love of God, warlocks and witches. So which is it? You are the master magician that can only figure that out yourself. Center of Light Claus. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Hooking up clauses and making them work right. So what is a clause? It's something that connects verbs. Well, I am the verb. I am taking action and showing you these two principles. And they are the same. And they look very different. And one of them is the Great Conjunction. December 21st, the winter solstice, the Christmas star. You think this is freaking just coincidence? As above, so below, on forever it will go. My work has been talking about the return of not the Christ consciousness, or not only the Christ consciousness, but Christ, the personality that achieved that, so that we can all follow the Master as he has walked. Jesus does not save you. I'm sorry. That's only happened 2,000 years ago. He's already saved you. Now it becomes yours and mine. He's not going to pull you out of a cesspool that you dove in. He did his work, and he's coming back. In fact, he's here. He's about to make his appearance known. You think this is a coincidence? 2020 vision? Christmas? 2020 vision? Fission? The solar event we just had, which many people probably might have heard of, but I'm going to show you something later that's going to reveal to you the power of the living light. And people were just absolutely flabbergasted. They saw God in the sky. Wow. I'm going to play a song. I'm going to be right back. I will see you shortly.
Inside. the score. I'm at a loss, I'm just not sure. What am I praying for? To see the light around the world and the people's love restored. Peace on earth, of this I'm sure.
Where do you go to find your answers? There is a place you haven't tried. Your search for love is taking chances. Have you ever thought to look inside? Where do you go to find your answers? There is a place you haven't tried. Your search for love is taking chances. Have you ever thought to look inside? You hold the key to find your answers. I am the door you have not tried. Never again taking chances. Open your heart and walk inside. Walk inside.
Welcome back to Center of Light. I had a new friend address me. I just met the gentleman. He heard our interview I did a few days ago, and I responded to him immediately. And he asked me some very specific questions, and I told him I was going to address them. So, welcome to Center of Light, Claus. Conjunction, junction, what's your function or malfunction? The Great Conjunction, December 21st. When the moon is in the 7th house, and Jupiter lines with Mars, and peace will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. God bless you. Stick around as long as you can, and I'm going to share with you. Not only is this the dawning of the new, that the old is already dead. Like I said earlier, this world has been infiltrated with extraterrestrial cockroaches. So Brad Snow, I am going to tie what you presented to me in the form of questions. This presentation that's going to be coming, everyone welcome. Share this everywhere. Share this everywhere. This is powerful information that I am so blessed to be a part of. Hello everyone, I'm acknowledging you as a whole. Thank you. I have much to cover before another presentation I have to do tonight. So Brad Snow, thank you. Things I just posted. 4 things you can never change. You exist eternally. You can never change that. All is the one and one is the all. You can never change that. What you put out, you get back. You can never change that. The only thing that will never change is change itself. You can't change change. It's always, it's constant. Excuse me. I am now going to post 2 links. Now we're getting into the presentation versus the J. Leno monologue. That's Facebook done. Hello, Tiffany Barnes, Brambuch. I gotta find a way. Give me a second, everyone, please. So for those, wow, this is so weird. I'm gonna try. I know that in YouTube, one of those links worked. If you want to, this is very important, everyone. This is really, really important. Whether you're watching me on Facebook or YouTube, if you want those two links because of the disarrayment that things happen when you post and paste certain things, Keith, I will send you the two links. These two links are very integral to this presentation. Not only my time with Brad, which I'm going to get here shortly, and the videos I'm going to show you with Swamji and Ralph Smart. This will explain to you. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? The Great Conjunction, winter solstice, Monday night, Monday, where Saturn and Jupiter have sex. And they're going to create an offspring. And it looks just like you when you look in the mirror. Now, what you spring off of that is why it's important that you say, Keith, I don't have these two videos because the links weren't active. You need to watch it. All right. Here we go. Let me get my wits about me. Hello, David, Callan, Renando, Tricia. Everyone. Welcome. Share this everywhere. This is the time. This is it. Today is it. There is nothing else. Before I get into Brad's questions, one final thing is what this presentation is going to explain, unpack, is why those extra bad extraterrestrials, remember, if it's not pro-humanity, it's not of the earth, because humanity, earth is the reason it was created for. You can paint that picture how you like, as I said earlier. This is their desperate attempt. This is it. They are coming out with everything they have, basically both barrels blazing, hoping to make a difference. It's going to fail. But we have to choose to be a part of witnessing their failure, which in contrast, lifts us up into our own success of being such a fortunate one. So Brad Snow sends me a message. There's a lot. He says, I recently found you, Keith, by listening to one of your interviews. I realize you're a busy person, Keith. You have lots on your plate. Lots of projects, lots of emails. So thank you very much for spending some of your... You're welcome, my brother. With no disrespect, Brad, I'm going to dance through this because I have a lot. And I have another presentation later. Excuse me, everyone. What is the best attitude to cultivate during this so-called pandemic? This is a question from Brad. Brad, I am going to answer these questions. This question is fantastic, but it's actually on the beginning of why we were locked in the first place. So let's graduate and take your beautiful question to another level, because that world, not only is it dead, the question is almost irrelevant, but I know what you were asking. How do we cultivate an attitude during this experience? Because the experience has now changed. So let's ask the same question. Hello, Carla. Let's ask the question differently. How do we cultivate a fantastic attitude by the graduation of what we are still in, but a new spin? You don't. You don't cultivate an attitude. you don't cultivate an attitude. What we cultivate is the joy that is in each of us. That's the altitude. I understand your question. So I'm definitely not arguing or slighting you. I'm using vibrational words to describe what it feels like for me to be in that bliss that you're asking about. It's not a cultivation of something. Basically, it's about being Brad, John, or Jill Doe, or Keith, or whoever, to the fullest capacity for no reason other than to be full throttle into the absolute blissful self. That's it. That is called immunity, not only from law and divine law, and in that immunity, what happens in immunity? You're immune. How do we cultivate something that protects us from this situation in this time that something is going on? It may not be going on as much as we think it is because it's being forced down our throat. Immunity. Confidence is immunity. What is confidence? I feel strong within myself because I'm confident in who I am. I'm strong within myself. I have a strong immune system via my confidence. Let me keep moving. I have lots to unpack. What Brad asked, what are the best actions a person can take during this time? Being of selfless service to everyone. To not only help oneself, but also, that's it. We help our oneself by being of absolute selfless service to the collective. Hi, Riley Nichols. Katie, hi Katie. Thank you. I want to read everyone's, but I have so much to unravel within myself. Continuing on, Brad asks, once every, I love it. His daughter said, Dad, listen to this interview. Something's going to happen. And so that brings us to attitude seems like the most important idea, and maybe an improved attitude. I get that at context. In that context, an improved attitude is what a lot of people need to during this crazy time. Very well questioned, because that's exactly what I just said. It's about an attitude improvement, not like I need to work on myself because I could be an ass. That's staying in the ass attitude. I've been an ass, so in order to stop being an ass, I'm going to improve myself, which improves not my attitude, but my altitude. You know what? This is still all starting to coalesce. Yes, Gene, he says shine. So, Brad, thank you for your beautiful questions. Beyond my willing and wanting to read them, they're all going to be answered in the rest of this presentation. This present, this gift, Christmas. Center of Light Claus. Clauses? Hooking up clauses and making them work right. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Santa Claus. Clauses. Claus. The Great Conjunction. December 21st. It's already now. It's already starting. This is going to change all of it. But you have to want to change all of yourself to get any of it. The door is now as open as it can ever possibly be. Are you as open as that door? So let me look at my notes. I have everything in order. Brad asked, I do spiritual counseling. Yes, I do. Anyone wants spiritual counseling? I charge $1 a minute. It's not really that. I'll take it beyond. I like being with you. So the first, let me see what time it is because I'm on a schedule only because I got plenty of time. Now we're about to dive into the meat and potatoes. You ready? Share this everywhere. I am going to unravel, unfold, paint a picture for you. We don't have to get lost in the nonsense of otherworldly, even though otherworldly has been influencing this beautiful world designed, created, and intended for humanity only, and all the extraterrestrials who are here to support, encourage, and engage so everyone cosmically expands. This is where we are. We recently had a solar event. I'm going to play that for you later. It's going to freaking flip you out. So the first video I'm going to play for you, is Swamiji. Everyone knows I'm a disciple of Swamiji Visvayogi. I did this interview with him probably 5-6 years ago. And I asked him a question way before the C word as to why we are locked in about vax. Starts with the letter V. And he gives me an answer. And this is where I'm asking you to not listen to the words, but listen to what's not being said. He will never tell you to do that or not do that. And the fact that he does not say, well, yes, everyone should go because God loves you. And I'm not saying that he's not saying that. I'm asking you to extract the nectar from what feels right to you. But notice he does not actually say do or do not. No try. Do or do not. My time with God on earth. I'm such a blessed man.
Love, religion of love is the best love. Humanity is the universal religion. Vishwamatam, love. Premamatam, Vishwamatam. That means religion of love is the universal religion. So we have to love. We have to live in love. We have to spread love. And we have to make our life lovely. Then it is lively. It will be lively.
Thank you for that, Swamiji. The second question is something that I see of great concern to many people. Some people support the idea. Some people want no part of it. And that has to do with vaccinations. Is vaccination something presently that we should consider for our children? Or are those vaccinations tainted and we should say no?
సో మీకు వ్యాక్సినేషన్ ఇస్తారు కదా, చాలా మంది కొంతమంది అంటున్నారు వ్యాక్సినేషన్ ఇస్తే పిల్లలకి జబ్బులు వస్తాయని. సో షుడ్ దే ఆర్ షుడ్ దే నాట్?
వ్యాక్సినేషన్, why are we giving vaccination to the children? To increase the immunity, to increase the immunity, not to get the disease. We are giving vaccination to the children. Very good question. Very good question. So many educated people also, they are having doubt and about this, about vaccination also. So some doctors also telling not to take the vaccination also. Especially in some countries, Russia, China, they are not, Japan also, they are not allowing to take vaccination. They are giving side effects. Some people told here in America also, after taking the vaccination, their children got autism. autism or Down syndrome allergies. They are thinking like that. They are experiencing that experience. They are not. They are telling others also not to take vaccination. But in my opinion, we have to listen to me carefully. All of you also. We have to think and we have to put into practice also. Why are we taking vaccination? Not to get any disease. Without taking vaccination, can we increase the immunity in our body? Yes. Through yoga, through natural yogic path, if we make the children to practice it, we can improve, we can increase the immunity in our body. Then although the bacteria enters into our body, we are not getting the disease. You told about vaccination. What is the vaccination? Suppose take a small vaccination of smallpox not to get the smallpox. In the name of vaccination, we are making the bacteria of smallpox to enter into the body. We are making to enter the bacteria into the children's body. Not to get the cholera, we are making the bacteria of cholera to enter into the body of the children. So what we are doing? We are taking the bacteria of all the diseases and we are making to enter into the body of the children. You need not do that. With yoga, with yogic practice and natural yogic practice and food also. Having good food, healthy food, we need not take the vaccination. So I advise to take or not to take, you have to decide. We should not compel anybody. But increase the immunity through yogic process. Increasing the willpower in our body. Increasing the willpower, we have to increase the immunity. After increasing the immunity, through increasing the immunity, we have to take away all the diseases from the children's body. We can do it.
Thank you, Swamiji. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Hooking up clauses and making them work right. Right, making them right themselves. This is truly, not only is it the great conjunction, but it's also the great reset by those who are not so set in themselves in a loving way. And they're both beautiful. And when we understand that, something else begins to happen. So it requires us to sit back, chill the frick out, chill out. Don't get caught in the nonsense and the buffoonery. This world has been infiltrated with extraterrestrial cockroaches. You don't have to believe me, it's okay. Anything that is not pro-humanity is not of this earth. I'm not saying they're here looking like certain people and cloaking themselves, but they are and being influenced by another consciousness that is not this worldly or earthly or divinely or humanely. Mainly, they don't give a crap. They're going to squash you. Keith, this sounds like conspiracy theory. You can call it what you like. Years ago, certain things that are now common knowledge were conspiracy theories. Don't get left in the dark. Don't get left behind. Everyone has access to the gate. Don't be late. You will not be able to board the train. Here's a 20-minute train for you by Ralph Smart. Brad, thank you for your questions and becoming my brand new friend and my ancient brother in memory. Thank you. Gene, Robert, everyone, this is it. Today is the day. Even though December 21st is going to be another the day. Right now, this is the day. This is it. This is where I explained that earlier. I'm going to unfold, unravel, reveal to you that there is another consciousness that is not of this earth that wants your frickin' soul. They can't have your soul. Your soul belongs to God. In fact, your soul is God. But the point stands, which is they want your soul. They can't have it, but all they get is your mind. And if you mind yourself as such a one, they will have it. And they will stop at nothing, because without you, they cannot thrive. Are you thriving? Are you surviving? And by your level of choice of whether you're thriving or surviving, simply reveals to you how much you have and are influenced. The earth has attempted to be taken over. It's not going to happen. It's not. Except for those who don't step up into the new program. Not the AI one or the artificial intelligence one. The one that is the natural intelligence that we all have to say, I understand. I just need to step out, back, more important, within, which brings us up, forward, toward. Until then, you will be in effort and find yourself in unconscious trouble. Ralph's smart. He's going to lay it out to you. And he's sexy. Merry Christmas, you delicious human being.
There used to be a time
Divers. When people would look up at the stars and say, oh my gosh, aren't they so beautiful? The ancients studied the stars because they realized as above, so below. What is happening in the heavens, so to speak, is happening on earth. And there is so much happening on this planet, it's unbelievable. This monumental event, the Great Conjunction, is going to change everything forever. It's a once in a lifetime experience. Even the cat down the road has got his popcorn. Deep divers, let's just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration, peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Another beautiful day. You can hear those beautiful birds. We got butterflies floating all over the place. I'm in a good mood. Why? Because the Great Conjunction is here. December 21st, 2020. You see, I told you, 2020 is about the 2020 vision. This is the time we are all supposed to be getting our vision back. And the Great Conjunction is in alignment with that. It's helping people wake up from the matrix, from the deep sleep. And this is why they are keeping your ass in lockdown. This is why Britain became the first country to approve the Pfizer vaccine. They said, hey, guess what? Merry Christmas. Next week, they want to have 40 million doses of that vaccine. And other countries are going to follow suit. Yeah, they want you vaccinated, microchipped, on a low frequency. They want you stuck on fear. Why? Because the whole world is waking up. It's a planetary alignment happening, deep divers. This only happens once in a lifetime. This has never happened the way it's happening right now. We got a whole lot to talk about, deep divers. It's about to get intense. What? It's about to get intense. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So deep divers, shout out to you. A lot of people have been messaging me about the Great Conjunction. Can I talk about it? What does it mean for humanity? What does it mean for me? How is it affecting what's happening on the planet? So first and foremost, we have to remind ourselves that the stars govern everything in existence. Look, deep divers, the planets govern everything in existence. Now, millionaires don't study astrology. Billionaires do. What? Slow motion this side. Because they're smart enough to realize what is happening in the stars will affect what's happening on Earth. As above, so below, one of the 7 Hermetic principles, and go and check out the video, How to Manifest What You Really Want. We talk about the 7 Hermetic principles in that. So, Saturn and Jupiter are meeting. They're coming so close, 0.1 degrees apart from each other. And you are going to be able to see this event, this epic event, December 21st, 2020. All you have to do is go outside and look southwest. You're going to see these 2 beautiful planets in the sky, shining so bright. Now, Jupiter in Roman mythology is the god of gods. It's the largest planet, okay? Now, Jupiter's influence on you, on humanity, is that Jupiter represents growth, expansion, elevation, moving to the new paradigm, letting go of the old. Now, Saturn is the god of agriculture, the god of time. The Greek god, Kronos, is Saturn, the god of time, the god of illusion. In other words, the god of the Matrix. What? Slow motion this side. And that's why they have the Saturn cult. Listen very closely. Saturnalia. In ancient Rome, you had a pagan holiday, Saturnalia, where basically December 17th to December 23rd, people would be eating, drinking, being merry. That's where we get Christmas from. Now, listen very closely. It was the only time of the year where slaves could boss their masters around. A role reversal. And why did they make this happen? Because it was actually a form of social control, just to reinforce the slavery system. So they give you a week of celebration, then it's back to slavery. That's exactly what's happening on the planet, right? They're like, hey, Christmas time, you can mix between households, no lockdown, but after that, we're putting your ass in lockdown. Saturn represents limitation. Saturn represents control. Saturn represents being stuck in the old. So, as above, so below. What's happening with the Great Conjunction is that a lot of people are having to make a choice right now to move out of the old paradigm and move into the new paradigm, because Jupiter is telling you it's time to let this matrix go. It's time to detach from the matrix. Oh, the inorganic ones know what time it is. They know
inorganic
that
ones.
what's happening on the planet right now, something big is happening. They know that Coronus derives from the Latin corona, which means crown. It means crown. This is the time on the planet where humanity is supposed to get their crown back. People, millions of people are waking up. So because millions of people are getting their vision back 2020, they have to lower the frequency, they have to lower the vibration because they don't want humanity to ascend. That's why there's such a rush for vaccinations. That's why you got to be tested if you want to keep your job, because of this planetary shift, the Great Conjunction. So, COVID-19 is the big cover-up. They got you believing in a virus which, in actuality, what this is really about is the Great Conjunction. That Jupiter and Saturn are meeting. But Jupiter is telling Saturn, it's time for growth and expansion. It's time to let go of the old. Now, because of this, the whole of this planet is ascending to the 5th dimension of love, peace, harmony. Little samba, baby. Oh, you're doing the little samba, baby, deep divers. That's amazing. Now, because of this, they know this. The inorganic ones know this. That's why coronavirus made its grand entrance, to lock you down, to keep you trapped in the Saturn energy, the 3D dimension of time. Once again, Saturn, Kronos, god of time, god of illusion, god of the matrix. What I'm telling you, deep divers, is that you only have up until December 21st to get right with yourself and make sure you ascend to the 5th dimension. Otherwise, you are going to be trapped in the 3D. You're going to be vaccinated, microchip up your ass. It's not going to look pretty. Deep divers. There are no accidents or coincidences in this universe. Everything is happening in divine order. Listen very closely, deep divers. The Great Conjunction is happening December 21st, 2020. Wait a minute, that's the exact day as the winter solstice. In other words, it's the birth of a new era. What? Slow motion this side. And they know this. They know that we are entering a new paradigm where anything is possible. The inorganic ones are looking a little bit shaky, baby, because they know they are losing. They know that millions of people are waking up because this is the time for it. Therefore, they have to keep you in lockdown so you don't wake up to what's happening. The 5th dimension, there are levels to this shit, deep divers. There are also dimensions to this shit. The 5th dimension represents love, elevation, creativity, expansion. Jupiter is a representation of the 5th dimension. Saturn represents limitation. It's the representation of the 3rd dimension. They want to keep you trapped in the Saturn energy. That's why in ancient Rome, they had the temple of Saturn. They worshipped the god Saturn. Control, limitation. And that's why this matrix was able to enslave millions of people. That's coming to an end. You see, December 21st, 2020 is the birth of a new age for the chosen ones. Shout out to all the chosen ones, just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. We are moving to the 5th dimension, thank goodness, because of the Great Conjunction. You see, let me tell you this. They want to trap your soul in the 3D, in the AI, artificial intelligence. They want you vaccinated to alter your DNA forever so you can be moved to their world. You see, the inorganic ones can no longer live on this planet. Why? Because planet Earth is ascending. They can't live here. The frequency is too high. They can only live on the lower frequency. They can only live in the fear vibration. That's why the media is always pumping fear into you. day after day because that's how they live. They feed off your fear. The inorganic ones feed off your fear. We are moving into the fifth dimension because remind yourself, the Great Conjunction is in Aquarius, the water bearer. What? Slow motion this side. The age of Aquarius is all about knowing. We are moving into the age of Aquarius. That's what this is all about, where we move into knowing. We just left the age of Pisces, which is all about believing. If you look at the word belief, it has a lie in it. Belief. What? Slow motion this side. Deep divers believe nothing of what you see in this matrix and only half of what. Believe nothing of what you see in this matrix and only half of what you hear. You see, the inorganic ones cannot win. They know this. That's why they have to cheat. What? Slow motion this side. They gotta play filthy. They gotta close borders. They gotta pump vaccinations to millions of people. They gotta alter your DNA. They gotta desensitize you. They gotta make you wear government mandated muzzles, which are called face masks. Now you're inhaling your own bacteria. Deep divers, it's no wonder why people can't breathe. Look how it's all connected. Started 2020, George Floyd said, "I can't breathe." Now people are wearing face masks saying, "I can't breathe." So 2020 theme in the Matrix is one of taking your breath away, literally. In other words, killing you. Listen very closely, deep divers. The Great Conjunction is a beautiful time to raise your frequency. I hope you're taking care of yourself, deep divers. 7-day vegan challenge. I hope you're eating to live. I wake up every single day with a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth, deep divers, full of resveratrols, get the heart pumping real nice. Look, get outside. This is how you move to the fifth dimension. This is what the Great Conjunction is all about. Helping us to live our best lives, reminding us we came here for growth, expansion. Jupiter is all about expansion. We have to let go of the old, and that's why everything that's happening on the planet, the cabal, the inorganic ones, want to keep you trapped in the old world. You have to ascend. I'm ascending with a cat down the road, deep divers, and it feels marvelous. Deep divers, it's about to get intense. You see, a lot is happening all at once. People are saying, "Ralph, they're introducing testing in my job." They say, if I don't get tested, I'm not going to have my job anymore. If I don't get vaccinated, I'm not going to have my job anymore. Chill. That's why you got to do for self. You got to come into nature. You got to get right with the elements. Let me tell you this, deep divers. Every single day, realize you are protected. The Great Conjunction shows us all that human beings are like tiny grains of sand in this giant universe. You see, in the ancient world, they respected their masters, which were the stars, the gods, the heavens, because they realized that there's levels to this shit. And what's happening on the planet is a planetary alignment. December 21st, 2020, the Great Conjunction, where humanity is being encouraged by the meeting of Saturn and Jupiter to move to the new world of freedom, love, positivity, where we connect to each other. Hey, that's why they introduced social distancing, to keep you away from each other in this time of the Great Conjunction, because they don't want human beings talking to each other. They don't want you meeting up with each other, just like there's a great meeting in the universe. So they say, hey, stay away from each other. It's all staged, it's all scripted. In fact, someone sent me something, deep divers, of world leaders saying at the same time, we need a vaccination. It's like they're reading off the same script. What's going on? Because this matrix is a lie. It was built on a lie to begin with. It was built on an illusion to begin with. Don't believe anything they tell you. It's all a bunch of lies, because they know their time is up, because they know they're on their way out. I told you, they can't win, so they gotta cheat. They want people vaccinated to introduce them to the AI. They want people vaccinated to merge them with artificial intelligence. That's the only way their new world order can work, when you become artificial intelligence. So what you got to do is come and meet Ralph Smart in nature, do a little samba, baby, and you won't be merged with AI. You'll be free. Let me tell you this, deep divers, 3 days of darkness, that's what's coming on the planet. What? I said 3 days of darkness, that's what's coming on the planet. They are going to stage 3 days of darkness. You heard it here first. They're going to cut off the internet. Okay? You heard it here first. For 3 days, it's going to be lights out. That's going to be the 3 days of darkness. That's a ritual to show them, to show you that, hey, we're in control and we can turn off your internet. That's why I told you the only way out is in. Don't get so attached to this artificial technology, the internet, all of these things. Your DNA is a biological internet. You are supposed to be tuning in to tune all of that out. What? Slow motion this side. They're also going to stage a fake food crisis. So I told you, 7-day vegan challenge. Learn how to grow your own fruits. Learn how to grow your own fruits, vegetables. Collect the seeds, grow them. Because they're going to stage a fake food crisis. You're going to have to learn how to fast as well. No more mince pies for you. Deep divers, I want to remind you, being free is your birthright. The Great Conjunction is about reminding us we came here to be free. It's about reminding us we came here to grow. It's about reminding us we came here to evolve. And when you remind yourself of that, well, you just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers. Ultimately, let love guide you, not fear. Let me just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to all you wonderful deep divers who have been getting the amazing good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you are a sexy ass model, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, let me know why you have what it takes to be an Infinite Waters model. Add me, deep divers, on the verified Instagram page at official Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters for more daily inspiration, and Facebook at Ralph Smart. Oh, you love this, deep divers? Fantastic. Well, get the new amazing book for more inspirational information like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. Rejoice, deep divers. The whole world is awakening. The whole world is ascending. This is our time. It's the return of the golden age. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You!
Merry Peakmas, everybody. Just want to give you a shout out with some Yuletide greetings and some love. Yeah, I'm going to sing you a Christmas song because I'm in the spirit. Dear Lord. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. You know, I used to think that song said Feliz. Probably not, because I had a big old stanky dog. Roo-roo. Remember, y'all, this is the time of year where everybody wants to get warm and fuzzy and cozy and drink some of that eggnog. Woo, 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 woo. That's some good stuff right there. You can bet on that. Now remember, you can buy a Pete the Creeper present this year, but keep it under $100. Right? Right? Happy New Year to you. Keep it tight, keep it right. Pete the Creeper's out of here for the night. Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Did we listen? I did. Did we listen? They. Who is the they? I don't care to know who the they are. I just know that they don't belong here. Whatever those they are, those they are. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Don't let Christmas die in you. So what is Christmas? That which is just simply beautiful. The gift of giving. Powerful stuff in it. I like entertainment and I like to entertain. But there's a depth in me that I hope is in you as we connect and we see each other. That's so beyond all of that. This, my work, my time with you, your time with me, is that. It's it. There's nothing else. Are you with that program? Are you moving in the stream? Are you relaxed? Are you easy? Soft? Get a hard on for being soft on yourself. What's up, Brother Bo? Last month when I said we're in that time, it was that. Right now, we are truly in that time. In December 21st onward, into 21, onward, we will march or mush, cracking that whip. This is why you came. This is what you are. And this is the potential of everything that can be anything at all. Merry Christmas, I love you beyond measure. This world has been infiltrated with extraterrestrial cockroaches or extraterrestrial cockroach influence. It's over today, tomorrow, definitely by the beginning of the year, but you have to choose that for yourself. As Ralph said, if you don't, you will be locked into an experience which, if not, can be very tough to exit. And in exiting, there's always an entrance. To be in trance, in a trance of something, wanting something so much that you are in a trance, an entrance to the new world. And that new world will suddenly appear for all of us when we get out of the noise. God bless you. You sexy human creature. Merry Christmas.